Good evening, First Alert Meteorologist CJ Cartledge here. We had a pretty dry day for the most part around the region. Most of us saw some sunlight out there, and some of us saw some rain showers as we head into the afternoon hours of today. For example, the extreme southern portions definitely saw some rain showers out there near Natchitoches Parish and Sabine Parish as well as the southeastern portions in southeast Texas. But tomorrow and throughout the rest of the week looks to be pretty dry. As you can see, more sunshine in the forecast, quiet and pleasant for the next few days as we wrap up the work week, and we're still tracking a stronger system early into next week. Here's the rainfall potential associated with this stronger system that will be moving through. Some of us look to be receiving around 2 inches of rain near the southeastern portions of the region in north central Louisiana and just south of Texarkana. But take this with a grain of salt, as you saw with the last rainfall potential earlier later this past week or so within a cold front that moved through. We were expecting up to 3 inches of rain in some spots in the southeastern portion of the region. We only got up to around a half an inch of rain due to these showers moving through. So take that with a grain of salt. But until then, we'll remain calm and dry with a mixture of clouds and sun. As you can see, waking up for our Wednesday, more clouds begin to roll in from the east, but they begin to fizzle out as we head into Wednesday afternoon. Waking up Thursday, most of us will be clear and dry, making our way through our Thursday. More clouds begin to roll in through the northwest and impact us with some more cloud cover as we head into our Friday during the day as well. But waking up for tomorrow, we look to be waking up pretty cool again, pretty chilly out there, with most of us in the 40s for lows and into the 50s for Ruston at around 51 degrees. Won't need the umbrella for tomorrow, may need the sunglasses, but you definitely need that jacket out there depending on if you feel comfortable with these temperatures, or most of us will not feel comfortable with these temperatures here. And of course, that KSLA First Alert weather app. For your highs tomorrow, we look to be in the mixed bag of 70s and the upper 60s here. 69 for Marshall, 70s for Shreveport and Longview and Mount Pleasant, 72 for Idabel and DeQueen, and into the lower 60s near Ruston, near around 64 degrees, 65 for Homer and Winfield. But by the time we hit to around our Thanksgiving weekend, we'll be feeling below average temperatures here as a result of this cold front moving through. But temperatures do not look to be rising back up to around the average for this time of year. As you can see by our temperature outlook, we look to be in terms temperature wise below average for this time of year. But as hurricane season is wrapping up, the Atlantic waters are not getting any cooler out there. As you can see, a storm is brewing up out in the Atlantic waters and has a 30% chance of forming within the next 2 days into a possible tropical storm, and 60% within the next 7 days. Now, the end of hurricane season is November 30th, so there is still possibility that some storms could develop into a tropical storm by the time hurricane season ends, even afterwards, but it is very rare that occurrence would happen. For your 7-day forecast, we can expect a couple 60-degree days before our cold front moves through, but we look to be dry and calm with rain chances remaining low temperatures into the 50s by the time we hit to tomorrow night. And by the time this cold front moves through, we'll be back into below average temperatures and possibly highs into the 50s after this cold front moves through. But we'll be getting the rain that we deserve here in the Arklatex due to these intense drought conditions that we've been under since the summertime. You guys have a great evening.